up, everybody? I'm your host, Paris, and we are bringing you live coverage of the 2017 Vibes STL. Now, tonight we are covering at the Majorette, which is the 50% art showcase, and tomorrow we'll be bringing you coverage of that 50% of music. So make sure you stay tuned for live coverage as well as some dope interviews coming your way. Joined with the lovely Kayla. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm good. I'm just excited to be here. This is my first time doing something like this, showcasing my art, and I'm just glad to be here.
Good. So what made you want to start doing art? Because your stuff is dope, so what inspired you?
Just my family. I've been doing this since I was since I could remember, and just stuck with it. And I love the 90s, so it influenced me a lot. That's why a lot of my stuff is like 90s, yeah.
Now, what's your favorite piece that you've done so far?
My favorite piece, I had to say my Tupac piece, because I love Tupac. Like, I listen to Tupac all the time. So I got his face perfect, and I'm glad, yeah.
So how important do you feel that it is for events like this to be within the art community?
I think it's real important because, like, for people like me, I don't really know how to push my stuff like that. I'm just now starting this year. So this is like a big thing because I get to meet people and just, talk to them about my art,
So if somebody wanted to get some custom artwork done from you, could they do that?
Yeah, I definitely do that. I got cards. I can do that.
You got stickers. So you got personalized stickers, okay? And don't get no more lit than that. Yeah. And it's free. So come get your stickers. All right, thank you so much. We are joined here with the beautiful Jordan. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. You look so flawless. So beautiful.
I already told you. She looks like a
Tell her to
goddess.
stop
I couldn't even. Oh my God.
So how long have you been doing art?
So I have been doing these fluid paintings for about 2 years. It started honestly as a moment of therapy for me. It was something that I couldn't control, and normally I like to control everything. I don't know if you can tell by the way I space things. It's just everything always had to be in my control, and these were something that I couldn't. I had to let go from my hands. I pour paint, and that's it. The rest is out of my hands.
You don't direct how to put these in portion. You just really let it flow.
Yeah. So the only control I have is what goes in the paint. So whether I use an oil, an acrylic, or a spray paint, sometimes nail polish, anything. I'll pour it. Anything that will react, I'll pour on top of one another, and I will see what it does.
This is so dope, and for you to have a free flow style, like I don't think I've seen nobody or talked to anybody who's been able to produce that. So what advice do you give to people who feel like they don't have control of their art?
I think honestly for me this has been something that is a reflection of what life is, like what life brings to you, and in a general terms, let it be that. Something that is beyond your control, beyond like sitting there and trying to make everything perfect. It will never be perfect. It will never be perfect, and you have to accept that. If I can give any advice, it would be to just release your control. Release what you know, and let life bring what it does know. Yeah.
Thank you so much. This was Jordan, y'all. Thank you. So inspiring for real. Because people will say like that's their outlet all the time, but for you to be able to produce that story and like really have something meaning behind it, like I feel you. You're my new friend. Hi everybody. So we are joined with Johnny from Reset. How you feeling tonight?
I feel good. It's great vibes. Oh, vibes. Hey, it's a good atmosphere. It's good people. I'm all about it. So,
okay,
yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about your business, Reset.
Reset is a vintage apparel buy, sell, and trade store. We just opened about 6 months ago, June.
Okay.
And it's basically about bringing a culture of it's more than just a clothing store. It's the culture of hip hop, art, fashion, from the old things, from the late 80s to 90s, to the new hype, from Supreme to Yeezys, all that.
Okay, so what inspires you to create this?
Well, me and my partner Bruce, you know, he's a little camera shy, but I'm holding down for him. We got together. He had been collecting for years, grew up reselling, you know, and I got into it just from another point of it, just from the music and just being into fashion. And when him and I met, you know, he told me about the idea about doing the store, and linked up, and here we are now. So yeah, most definitely.
All right, so how can somebody reach out to y'all if they want to purchase it? Do you all have a storefront here?
We actually have a store, a brick and mortar store. We're in Maplewood on Manchester and Bellevue. We're open from Tuesday to Saturday, from 12 to 7.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much, Johnny. This is so dope. Thank you.
Come and check us out. All
Check
right?
them out, y'all. Thank you. All right, everybody, so we are joined here with the lovely Addie. How you feeling tonight?
I'm really good.
So let's talk a little bit about your art. Like, you are a young, upcoming, like almost, I want to say professional photographer from St. Louis. So you've worked with so many different celebrities when they come on tour. So how is that life for you?
It's really hard. It's hard to get to that point. Definitely, like, everyone is different. So, like, each time I shoot someone, I have to go through a different process to, like, actually get to them and, like, their tour and their concert. Because I don't go through venues. I always go through artists. So it's really hard to, like, get there. But once I do, it feels good. Yep.
So how do you feel about celebrities not giving the artists their credit for the work that they do?
I hate it. I don't put up with it. Usually if I shoot an artist, I will, like, get their personal phone number, their manager's phone numbers, like literally everyone who's there. I get all of their contact numbers, and then when I send them their photos, I'm like, you have to tag me. Like, I just put in so much work for you, so now, like, you can do this one thing for me. And so if they don't, like, tag me, usually I'll text them and be like, hey, like, can you help me out with that? And usually they do. But I've had a few cases where, like, people will even crop out watermarks, and I'm like, what? Like, really? Really? So, yeah, I don't know. That kind of sucks, because I'm putting in a lot of work for them.
And you deserve your credit, because all of this artwork that we see behind us, like the photos, are amazing, and you shoot different. So what are some of the different, like, themes and aspects that you come up with your photography?
I try to do everything that I shoot, I try to make everything different. So, like, any shoot that I have, like, based on who the person is, if they're an artist, if they're, like, whoever they are, I will come up with a concept for them. And then, like, obviously I have to run it by them and make sure they're cool with it, but usually they are. And so pretty much everyone, we just do, like, different stuff, which I love, because I'm a really creative person, and, like, it's a great way to get all that out. But yeah, and then same with, like, concert shoots. I don't know, everyone I shoot, they all have, like, a certain vibe. Like, some people have that, like, vintagey, like, chill vibe, and then other people are, like, super, like, hard and, like, just, I don't know, like, into what they're doing. So I kind of try to, like, match everyone's, like, personality and the way they perform to the photos.
Okay, you dope, girl. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Hey, what's up, everybody? We are joined here with the creators of War Ready Clothing. So we'll be talking a little bit about what they do and how they're making a buzz in St. Louis. So can you tell me what inspired you all to start the clothing line of War Ready?
We inspired each other. We all started competing with dressing at Lincoln University our freshman year, and that's how we met.
And so how do you feel that the clothing line War Ready is making a buzz in the city of St. Louis?
I think we're doing real good right now. We got a lot of people attention right now.
So do y'all plan to just stay in St. Louis, or do y'all want to expand as far as y'all can?
See, I'm from Chicago. My business partner from St. Louis. So, I mean, my biggest theory is trying to take over the Midwest, take over the whole region. Yeah, so, yeah, that's the...
So what has been your favorite part of being a part of the War Ready Clothing crew?
Being able to be with them, they're like my brothers, working with them, being able to meet other artists doing events like this and stuff, and just being able to not have to work like a regular job, being able to do something I actually love, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of my favorite things, being War Ready, yeah.
All right, y'all, it's the fellas behind War Ready. All right, y'all, so we are here joined with the man behind Control. Preach. Preach. Preach.
Yo, what's up? It's Preach, Control, STL. We have vibes. My sister Parris, how you doing?
I'm good. No, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, man. It's love. It's love. It's love.
Love is love. So talk to us about Control. What is Control for the people that don't know?
Man, it's a group of artists coming together, controlling their lives. Cause I understood. Cause me, I'm not a great student in school. So I understood every kid not gonna have a college degree, but they got a gift and they're gonna be successful. So that's what I am. I'm the first one taking that step and say, you can do it. You ain't gotta go to college. Work towards your craft, your dream, your gift, and make something out of nothing.
So you kind of dope with it. You all just recently produced an event for the kids. So how do you feel like you are an influence to the younger generation?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, because like everybody, like my team telling me like I'm a big influence, but I just feel like I'm just that person that's gonna tell them to do it, that's gonna get them to do it. Because if don't nobody believe in them, I want them to know that I do. Because you ain't gonna always have that support at home. Your parents not gonna always understand, but I'm the one that understands. If you need a group of creatives that's gonna love you and support you, come to Control.